here we go. The NightEagles. Yes, having lost the opening set here. This time they're starting down south, and yeah, this time around CKSBB is rolling out with 1390. What's surprising is that, well, N60 number 1 is going for an MX50. And Luna Maria is going for T32, so still no T69s.
Yeah, so actually a pretty well-balanced lineup of heavy tanks. However, they are lacking that T69, and they did go with an AMX13. So, you know, definitely more mobility going to come from their team compared to Insidious Gaming, who went with 5 heavy tanks. So it's
and
really
3 50-100s too.
Look at that.
Once
so
again,
I'm expecting Insidious Gaming to actually go for the Central Abbey, which they love to do. They love to kind of keep their AMX50s back as snipers, and then have their T32s right there in the center of the Abbey, and then really whittle down any tanks that are in there.
Well, as a matter of fact, so far on the Insidious Gaming side, we have those two T32s, which are the Abbey area. You can't see them right now. And then the MX-50s have been placed at the exit of the West Road to the north.
Yeah.
So a pretty defensive setup so far. Although those T32s are really pushing down now.
Yeah.
They're
I mean,
really scrolling down.
Yeah, definitely. Desk guys in those T32s love to have control of the Central Abbey area. And look at this, they also have vision of NightEagles over there on the Western Ridge. 2 of those heavy tanks being spotted. The rest of the forces can be assumed to be over there as well. So, however, definitely more vision. Yeah.
Well, yes and no, because both their T1s were taken down. So that's going to cripple them a little bit. Like, Audio and CKSBB both getting 1. Well, basically, that vision has been cancelled. On both fronts, as a matter of fact. Just have to, I think the NightEagles have to watch out for those T32s though in the Abbey area, because they really are towards the southern edge of the Abbey, and they're extremely close to the NightEagles base, whereas the NightEagle members pretty much are all concentrated to the West Road. Only their scouts are next to the base.
Look at this, Nissan Death Guys actually pushing into the NightEagles base, and the other tanks
so
as well.
Are the MX-50s as well. This is very, very risky though. It's very risky because defending from the West Road is a piece of cake.
Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is. And the NightEagles should have plenty of time to defend this as well. It's all going to come down to the Insidious Gaming timing right now.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, okay, Death Guys. Yeah, Death Guys here taking a lot of punishment from that ridge. And that had to be just predictable a little bit. Death Guy is down to what, 30%? No, they make that 20 now. Oh boy, he's down to 34 hit points. CKSB gonna take him down. CKSB is definitely gonna take him down.
Yeah, there he goes right there. So the first
and
tier
look at that here. Oh my god, Elite is getting shot at on all sides. This is a carnage. Wow. Oh boy, Elite is now dust.
He wasn't even able to do anything right there.
I mean, as soon as I saw the push, I was like, this is suicide. Because defending from that West Road is just a piece of cake. It's a piece of cake. And look at that, like the NightEagles have hardly suffered any damage at all. The only one that's like lower than 50% is CKSBB, and that's because he's got a 1390. And he already got 2 tanks down.
Exactly.
And he's got the speed to run away too. So if I were him, I would just follow that east road and capture the enemy base right now.
Definitely. Right now, Insidious Gaming, they have 3 heavy tanks remaining
and they have to retreat. They have no other option but to retreat.
It's looking really bad for them, quite honestly. The NightEagles, they only lost 1 T1 there, and CKSBB, he did take a lot of damage, but he's in an AMX-13.
Oh, and look at that. This Nisa is still getting like punished from the. Oh boy, this is a carnage. Like Cat-Chen here, he was the only one not having a kill so far. So there you go. Now you're only missing like Luna Maria, and all the tier 8s would have had some kills here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I really don't agree with that push that came out from Insidious.
They were kind of like maybe banking on the fact that the NightEagles were going to push up the West Road, but why would they do that? Why would they do that when the scouts have actually just, because their push had been compromised. Both scouts had seen them pretty much. So the NightEagles, it was obvious the NightEagles knew what was going on.
Definitely.
So why push to just basically your utter destruction?
Some damage. Yeah, CKSBB actually still over there throwing some harassment down from the eastern side of the map.
And there is nothing those AMX-50 100s can do. Nothing. Really. Nothing.
They might be able to get like 1 tank down,
and that's if they're lucky.
But really, the NightEagles are. It's going to be extremely hard for them to lose this set. Extremely.
They're facing 2 of their counterparts. got the same tanks. They're facing an extra IS-3, an extra T-32, and CKSBB, who's still like at about 40%.
And a T1. Look at that, the base capture hasn't started. Yeah,
this is just this is annihilation.
Yeah, so that push actually completely thwarped there. Yeah, C-Chai and Grip's gonna have to go back to their base to defend this. And it's really nothing. Once they get back there, there's gonna be way too many of those Night Eagle members just waiting for them.
Indeed. Well, right now, according to the capture, it's just that T1 that's doing the damage, yeah.
Or CKSBB.
Or maybe CKSBB. I'm banking on the T1 though, because CKSBB. Why would you risk CKSBB though? You can still get a few shots out there. So I reckon it'd be the T1 or maybe CKSBB. You know, hiding behind that. It's not an abbey really, but that one building that does provide cover, pretty much at that starting point. So C-Chai like getting closer here. Probably gonna. But see, they're gonna be okay.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it was CKSBB and the T1 as well.
Oh, but he misses right there. C-Chai actually missing Hanks, but he does go damage, taking out that T1 CKSBB. Gonna back out as well.
And look at that now. Now the enemy tanks have taken position on that ridge. So, oh boy, this is Grits goes down, and C-Chai is gonna go down too.
Yeah,
Ketchen's gonna retreat because he took some damage, and Luna Maria's gonna finish him off.
Definitely. So C-Chai try to throw down as much damage as possible.
And CKSBB was also joining the fight, possibly getting his third kill here. Yeah, and he does. No, actually, like Luna Maria and his T-32 got the last kill, and he was the only